Hi Cancer, welcome to your December 2020 reading. This is a major arcana reading based on a SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunity and threat for December 2020. Okay, let's see how we go. Let's pull the strength. The Emperor. Wow. Don't get much stronger than the Emperor. Wonderful. Okay, let's pull the weakness for you, Cancer. Okay, the Lovers. Right, let's pull the opportunity. What can we grab and run with this month? Death, transformation. Okay, and the threat. High Priestess in the reverse. All right. There's a really strong message here, Cancer, to allow what comes in to come in without overthinking it. The strength here, the Emperor, authority, self-authority, one's clarity of purpose expressed in the world, out in the world. So taking the Empress energy, which is the seeds of something growing in the self, and then translating it out into the outside world and making it happen out there with full ownership of it. Okay, so that's where we're coming in with the strength. That's just wonderful. The weakness here, the Lovers. So the Lovers is essentially about choice. It's about the unstoppable progress of life when we are subject to whatever is on the tip of that arrow that's about to be fired by Eros there. We have the young man trying to decide whether to step up from being his mother's son and becoming this young lady's husband. And he's there, oh, what shall I do? What shall I do? Okay, when that arrow finds its mark, which is the simple will to move forward in life, he's going to go with the young lady, and rightly so. But it's also, the Lovers, about the fact that once we choose A, we cannot also have B, C, D, E, F, G, A all the way through. We can't. Okay, when we choose one thing, we have to eschew and forego the other thing. He can't be both. He can't be a husband and a son, unless he's a son husband, and nobody wants one of those. So, and he wouldn't want to be one. So this is here as a weakness for you, Cancer. So with this very strong authority of self here, turning up as the strength in this SWOT analysis here, the weakness, therefore, is to spend too much time going, oh, but what if I do this, and maybe I won't be able to do that, and should I do this or should I do that? It's like, forget all that, man. Just forget all that, because you are what you are, and you are that internally, and you are that externally in the world. You are in your own power. So this kind of, should I go this way, should I go that way, should I stay where I am, or should I step up a gear, should I take what I do for a hobby and turn it into a job, should I go for the next rung of the ladder type thing. Forget all those should I's. Okay, the should I's here are turning up as a weakness. The opportunity here is, this is so strong, this combination of the Emperor and Death here, because Death is the understanding of impermanence and of the meaninglessness, in a sense, of all the kind of, all the symbols and material manifestations of power that human beings like to accrue. Not only human beings probably, but definitely human beings. I think there are some animals that kind of heap up treasures, but we're the real past masters at that. Look at what we've got here. We've got the jewels of state, we've got the books, the weapons, the tools, the crowns, all of it, all being swept away, as it all will be. Card number 13, the acceptance of impermanence and of the illusory nature of kind of social expressions of human power. You don't need that. You got this. All right. Now, I just want to point out that the one thing that is spared by Death's scythe here is the artist's palette, creativity. Death is showing up here as the opportunity in this reading. So you don't need to sort of really like bother yourself this month through December with all this shilly-shallying this way, that way. You don't need to. You have the authority and power in yourself of the Emperor, and the opportunity is there for you to embrace real transformation, and a real deep understanding that with this authority of self here in the Emperor card comes the freedom, the liberation to not worry, as we've got here in the Lovers, not be worrying about heaping up your worldly treasures, because you know damn well that they're meaningless. That's what this card is telling me here as the opportunity in this reading for you, Cancer. Now, the threat, the High Priestess in the reverse. So what you know inside yourself, and you know it so strongly here in the Emperor card, you would be rather silly, I think, to ignore it. Look at the High Priestess here. She has the Book of Knowledge on her lap. She knows every single word. She probably wrote it. She manifested it out of pure energy. This is inner wisdom. And this is the wisdom, the inner wisdom of the individual. Okay, the Hierophant, the High Priest, is when we take it out into the world and express it in the collective. This is the individual. This is intuition, instinct, and just that deep knowing that you can't put into words, and you can't sieve up this or that. There's a totality to this reading and a real expansion here. So the threat in this reading is to ignore what you know, because you know it. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching, Cancer, and I'll see you again soon for another reading. Namaste.